Hey, how's everybody doing, man? I was just sitting here watching some videos on the train and decided I'd take a time out and try to get some video footage during this trip and maybe put together a video once I got home. Um, right now, I am currently on what they call the Canadian, and it's with Via Rail. It's a full trip, it goes from Toronto to Vancouver. Currently for me, I got on in Sudbury, Ontario, and I'm heading back home to Winnipeg, Manitoba. The scheduled time is normally about 26 hours, I guess. What I'll do is I'll update with the times down here for you, kind of thing, for what it actually takes. And the reason why I'm doing this video is along the way, not on the train, but while I was back at home in Elliott Lake, I had some people ask me what I found was like the differences to the train. Is it worth it? Starting out price-wise, you're sitting right around the price of a bus anyways. So this is going coach. If you were to get the sleeper cars, it's a little bit more expensive. I believe when I was looking, it was saying $270 plus tax on the coach side of thing for this trip. That's Sudbury to Winnipeg, and then the sleeper car would have been about $400. So prices do vary, but I just wanted to clarify that this is this perspective of riding coach. So now one of the big things I find with the train is there is delays sometimes when you're riding with Via Rail. The freight cars do take the priority on any of the trips. So if the freight train and passenger train happen to cross paths, the freight train is going to be the one that gets to go through. The passenger train pulls to the side and wait. I don't know if that's always a condition, but they definitely do put the priority on freight. So it does lead to some delays. Right now, taking a look here, it's pretty quiet, so I can show you the other things. Kind of looking around. This is what they call the dome car kind of thing. From I think it's 6:30 in the morning till about 11 o'clock. There's a little snack thing underneath where people could go and get snacks. They do have it's like gas station sandwiches, you could say, you know what I mean? Plastic sub sandwiches. They'll nuke it for you in the microwave if you want. And there's snacks and stuff like that. You can get can of pops, coffee, other kind of things like that. So one of the big differences I see with the train is there's definitely a benefit with the train, because the last time I was taking the bus, the alternator belt blew, and we had to tear it around the bus and take it back. Or an example, if the highway closes, if there's something like a car accident, you're going to be running into issues like that, right? And then the bus could be rerouted. The train may be late, but the reason why I like the train is because you know you're going to get there. They're not going to turn the train around and send it back. I don't know if there's ever been a situation. From all the times I've been, I've always got to where I was going. When I was coming here from Winnipeg to Sudbury, it was about 8 hours late by the time that we got in, but we got there. The last time, like I say, the last time I took a bus, it got turned around, and we were about 3 or 4 hours outside of Thunder Bay, and the alternator belt blew. And the Sault Ste. Marie bus picked us up and took us back to Thunder Bay. Now, I was basically on my own dime trying to figure out what to do in Thunder Bay until the bus comes the next day. So personally, I'd rather sit on a train and have it be late than get rerouted back home again. So especially in the winter time, I find the train's definitely a safer option. Now, for all you smokers out there, I recommend something like a pack of nicotine gum or something like that if you are going to be traveling by train. When you're on the bus, it does stop like every couple hours, right? Usually either at a Tim Hortons or an A&W. Anybody traveling through Canada knows what that's all about. When it comes to the train, I find more often the stops are longer in between. you definitely hit a 10-hour stretch without getting off the train. So if you're a smoker, there's definitely a downside to that. But one of the things down in the snack car is you could sit and have a beer if you want to. So, and the fact that you can get up and walk from one car to another car, you can't walk the whole train, but basically where I'm at right now, what I was showing you is the dome car. And then what if I hit this, if it'll switch back? Nope. Okay. Thought it might flip my camera here for me, but I'm more used to dealing with video cameras and phones, so just kind of goofing around here. But anyways, so it basically goes dome car and then 2 passenger cars kind of thing with seats. I kind of show you that, but it's kind of, there's people sleeping and everything, so I think that'd be awkward walking through with a camera. So maybe I can find some stock footage from Via to put in here or something. But yeah, so if you're not in a rush to get where you're going, you got some time to kill, or if you want to make sure you're getting there and you're worried about being rerouted or something due to like poor highway conditions, the train may be late, but it will get you there. That's definitely one of the benefits. Instead of being stuck in my seat, I can get up and walk around. And for the youth out there, there's no Wi-Fi on a train. Right now, one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because I was just sitting in my seat. I downloaded a bunch of stuff, so I recommend doing that. Downloaded a bunch of stuff onto my laptop. I personally went with Prime Video. You can download a bunch of stuff and then watch it offline while you're traveling, so you do have that option. But there is no Wi-Fi on a train. Especially for this trip from Sudbury to Winnipeg, there's definitely gaps where there's not even a phone signal. So that's the other thing you got to be prepared for. But if you're on a bus going down the highway, there's gaps and no signals. But I do know most of the time the bus does have Wi-Fi options. So if you want your Wi-Fi options, you do have choices with the bus. But it does look like we're coming up into a town here, so. Like I said, probably won't be a smoke break stop right here. Let's see if we can look out the window here. Probably not seeing too much. No, we're just getting a bunch of reflections and stuff. There we go, so nighttime view in the dome car. So like I said, you can see the little stairs there. Once you go through those metal doors down there, you're back into the coach area. And these are all like glass windows where you look outside. Probably not going to get too much of a view with my phone with the nighttime and reflections. But yeah, I could definitely come up tomorrow during the day, get another shot of this. But yeah, this is traveling on the Canadian, Sudbury to Winnipeg. Talk more if I could think of something.